never ask for a board hearing when you're going up to the board. So you can
Oh,
go
the
up to the
board
board.
hearing. Oh, I thought you meant the
Yeah.
board. Yeah. No hearings. No.
Never ask
no.
for a hearing. So you can go into the board, you can ask for a hearing, you ask for what's called the evidence lane, or you can ask for a direct review. Hearing we just discussed, you can put evidence in at a very specific point. The evidence lane, I believe you have 90 days to put evidence in, and then direct review is no new evidence.
Okay, and let's be clear on that because it
Okay.
has been a trap from the VA. If you file the BVA evidence lane, it gives you 90 days. 90 days from when you file the appeal. They do not consider any evidence you put in between the time the appeal was denied and you file the claim, or it's very tricky. So as a safeguard, if you file a board appeal asking for 90 days for evidence, put in all the evidence then, right after you file the
At the appeal,
Just
yeah.
Ask after you file the appeal so that it will be considered. Otherwise, they won't even look at it.
So what she's saying, and this is just breathtaking that the VA has done this. You get the denial, you make the appeal. This gap right here in between, if you put evidence in there in that gap, they won't look at it. However, you file the appeal and immediately put in the evidence, or within that 90 days to look at it. So it makes no sense. Frankly, it's as veteran unfriendly as possible because you're probably looking at 4 years. So, all right, we got way afield of what you're saying. So I would not file for a board hearing. I would file the TDIU, it looks like you're saying, and I'd find a way to reopen the through new and relevant evidence, the sleep apnea. I mean, as Carol said, we've been trying just bending over backwards to keep those claims in the regional office because you actually get decisions somewhat timely. Whereas the board has literally thrown their hands up. Oh, say again?
Yeah. Well, for sleep apnea, make sure you file for every possible thing that could have caused the sleep apnea or contributed to it. Don't just file for service-connected for sleep apnea if you have other disabilities that are service-connected that may have caused them or contributed to them. So do some research on what causes sleep apnea and see if there are other ways that you can approach this.
Yeah.
TDIU, if you're not working, file it.
Yeah. Get them both in the system.
Right.
I'd agree with that.